When we're faced with challenges and stress from all directions, and worst of all, fear of speaking out, managers and employees can find it hard to talk about career development. We know that people are the key to business growth and success. Research tells us that engaging with and empowering employees boosts performance by 15 to 30%. Organisations want to maximise performance and employees want to maximise their careers. These goals are not one and the same. The key to keeping and growing your best people is to help them develop their careers in line with the needs of the business. That relies on open, honest, and effective conversations. Talented employees want to know where they stand in the organisation now and what their possibilities for the future are. They want direction on what and where they need to develop, and they will seek feedback and support in their efforts. If they can have honest and open two-way conversations with managers and mentors, they will feel more engaged in their work and more committed to the organisation. With the cost of hiring and retaining top talent becoming increasingly expensive and competitive, this is more important than ever. Employees have and want more choice over their careers. There are high risks to organisations who don't support their employees, but opening up a sensitive issue like career progression can weigh heavily on even the most experienced shoulders. The big question is, how can I have engaging career conversations that empower employees to take ownership of their own development while providing them with the information and support they need? If you manage, supervise, or mentor anyone, you can expect that at some stage they will ask you how they can progress in your organisation. The term people managers is used throughout the book to include all people who become these go-to people in their organisations. This audiobook was designed with you all in mind. It prepares you for the conversations that will help your employees feel satisfied in their roles, no matter what their career ambitions are. Whatever role you have in your organisation, the practical resources in Confident Career Conversations provide you with the fundamental answers to the following. What does a great career conversation look like? What are its main components and structure? How long is it supposed to be? What questions should be asked? How can I help employees take ownership of their career development? How can I support people who have been in their roles a long time? How can I develop employees who are happy in their roles or don't know what they want? What can I do if the organisation can't accommodate what employees want? How can I create the company culture required for success? My Career Conversations model offers the necessary structure and tools you'll need to have those meaningful career conversations in only 20 minutes. No complex process and little or no paperwork. You'll be able to help employees feel more satisfied in their current role no matter what their ambitions. Encourage employees to identify development opportunities and take steps that will help them and the organisation. Have conversations that make employees want to stay with the organisation rather than go elsewhere. Have a flexible approach, which means employees take ownership for their career development and don't look to you for all the answers. Over my 30-year career, I have developed managers and employees for a wide range of organisations, from Prudential and Saint-Gobain to the United Nations Development Programme, known as UNDP, and UNESCO. My interest in career management stemmed from a personal experience. You may be surprised to hear that I consider myself fortunate that I was made redundant from my first proper job. It was voluntary redundancy from P&G, an excellent company. This was where my passion for leadership development and career management first started, and I've never looked back. Most importantly, because they're an excellent company, my redundancy package included outplacement support in the form of a career coach. Bear in mind that I wasn't the mature, measured individual I am today. At the ripe old age of 27, the kindest way to describe myself was confident and self-assured. The more accurate description was probably cocky and arrogant. The economy was very different in the 90s, and I'd had it easy. I'd got a good degree from university, and I'd had my pick of graduate jobs with blue-chip companies. I accepted a job in product research with P&G. 4.5 years later, when I decided I was more interested in people than washing powders, I fully expected to just be able to do what I wanted. Thank goodness I had my career coach to save me from my naivety. He explained to me, "You care about your career. Organisations care about their businesses. You've got to connect what you want to do with what the organisation wants to be able to develop the career that you want." 4 months later, I started my new job as a training manager, and I never looked back. The thing that saddened me is that employees only get support with their careers to help them leave a company rather than to help them stay. Since then, I've been even more passionate about helping organisations make the connection between how they develop their employees and how employees develop their careers. It's a win-win for everyone. That's the primary focus of this audiobook. Confident Career Conversations will provide you with the essential tools to make those conversations easy and to identify how you can best empower your employees' career development. I will also help you discover ideas and strategies to deal with specific career conversation challenges so that you retain your employees, lessen your recruitment challenge, and improve the employee experience. The book is divided into 4 sections. Part 1 is the importance of career conversations and how to set the scene for them to be successful. Part 2 is the characteristics of effective career conversations, plus an introduction to the career conversation model and toolkit. Part 3, an in-depth look at those tools, along with practical understanding of how to use them in career conversations, keeping it as simple as possible. Part 4, career conversations in practice, including some challenges or concerns you might have previously experienced. Throughout the book, I will share not only my experience of working with clients, but also that of my team, fondly known as Team AO. Books particularly allow us to learn from anywhere, in our own time and at our own pace. To make that work for you while listening to this audiobook, use your workplace challenges as a basis for learning. Your learning will not take place in the hours you spend digesting the content. It will happen when you put the ideas into practice. You may want to reflect on your experience by discussing with your peers, your coaches, your managers, and your mentors so you get that rich experience. Confident Career Conversations is not simply ideas and theories. I have written it to inspire managers, mentors, and HR professionals with practical tools and techniques that are proven to deliver results. Those tools and techniques are grounded in experience. I have used them to manage not just my own career, but also to support hundreds of others to develop professionally. Developing great employees relies on connecting their career ambitions with the goals of your organisation.